In our study yesterday, we realized how Caleb was able to stand tall when it counted. And his ability to do that was rooted in his memory in God's promises. Looking at what God had done in the past gave him a hope. It gave him confidence of what God can do in the future, not just of Israel, but even in his own life. As the story goes on, Caleb and those who were faithful did eventually conquer this land. And it happened after years and years of retribution for the pessimism of the nation. In fact, until that generation had passed on, the generation of faithless, they could not enter into the new land, the promised land. Because remember, that attitude and that mentality, why did God have to wait until they passed on? If they carried that into the promised land, if they carried that into Canaan, whenever a challenge was met, even if they claimed that territory, eventually they would run away. They would have left it. They would have literally aborted the mission because of a lack of faith. So God had to let them pass on, and so that those who went into this nation that he had promised would take root and remain for his sake and for their good. So now here we see Caleb, and he is now at the point to claim what is rightfully his. He made that statement as we read in our verse for the day, and it said that he said, "The Lord spake to me that day, and thou heardest in that how that Anakim was there, and the cities were great and fenced. If so the Lord be with me, I shall be able to drive them out." He was remembering the report and remembering his faith from decades ago. And what Caleb understood is what we hope to understand today. And that is that Caleb remembered that God never forgets. What he promises may take time. What he promises, it may seem like circumstances might snuff the whole plan out. But you've got to remember that God never forgets. In fact, if God forgot, then that would make him a liar. And he is the God that cannot lie. It's who he is. And so Caleb remembers God's promise, and in fact, he goes on. The Bible records that he defeats Shishai and Ahiman and Talmai, and these were descendants of the very same Anak, or the Anakims, that were the giants of the land. So he chose to go to the place where the giants dwelt, to show Israel and to show us that we serve a God who does not forget. All we have to do is remember that. Until next time, please remember that change is good.